Time to meet an adoptable pet from the Humane Society of Washington County. It's the Pawcast on our live 96.7 social streams. Sponsored by Central Dogma, a healthy place for pets naturally. Here's Ryan Smetzer.
Good morning, guys, and welcome to another episode of the Pawcast. I'm Ryan Smetzer, and as always, each and every week we feature an amazing adoptable pet from our friends at the Humane Society of Washington County, all sponsored by Central Dogma, a healthy place for pets naturally with locations in Hagerstown and in Frederick. Today, we've got an awesome dog by the name of Kaida. Good morning, guys, and good morning to Kaida, who is immediately hamming it up from the camera right there. What a smile. What a face.
Yes.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Kaida, who is so, strong looking. Just so cool and so, just so cool looking. Really, just the best way to put it. Tell me a little bit about Kaida here.
Yeah, so Kaida is actually, if we look at the dates, she's our longest term dog resident by 2 days, but she's been adopted and brought back twice, so it kind of throws her numbers off. But Kaida is 6 years old, and if you want a dog that looks like she could kick your butt, your dog's butt, the whole neighbor, but is actually a real sweetheart, this is the dog for you. She fully believes that she's a lap dog, even though she's a big hefty woman, very muscular, very strong, but really just wants all the love in the world. Actually, Apple, can you hold this so I can do a trick with her? Thanks. Okay, and let's show off what she knows. You sit, good girl, shake first paw, good girl, other paw, good girl.
Oh, my goodness. I was going to say, I was like, she's got the strength, but then you just look at her face and she's just an absolute sweetheart. Her eyes, you just get lost in, right? She's got those big beady eyes right there that are just the cutest darn things in the world. So, I mean,
so unique looking.
Yeah, just perfect, in the best way. And her little ears, you want a dog that, like you said, can just be a perfect little lap dog in the best possible way. Who do you think is kind of the perfect match for a dog like Kaida there?
Yeah, so one of the good things that come from a dog being returned a few times, we don't like to see them back, but every time we learn a little bit more. So we know that Kaida, that was not a good catch. She didn't catch it. Kaida would probably do best in a home where she's the only dog. She has learned through our trainers how to, walk around them in public without, being reactive. But when it comes to being in her home, she wants to be your one and only. She's very clingy. The Velcro dog really bonds quickly to her person. She might do best as a single person's dog, especially if you want, like I said, a dog that's going to look intimidating but really be a sweetheart. She has a weird bark to her. If you've seen her in her kennel, you'll probably understand why she's been here so long. She does not show her true sweet self in her kennel. So she's going to be back here with us for a while. But a home where she's the only dog, only pet, and maybe older, sturdier kids if you have them, but also would do great as a pet for a single person that just wants that best friend, that cute little girl that'll just be their, ride or die. I could see her being a truck dog too, actually.
There you go. That would be perfect too. There's so many different great scenarios for Kaida. Kaida's looking at us with that face ooh, these are great scenarios. This is perfect.
Yes.
I mean, look at that.
Yeah. How could you not? She's just a sweet, sweet girl. She's pretty laid back. She likes to lay on the couch. She likes to lay a lot. Let's just put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I did film her for a Pet of the Week for Antietam Media, and she would take a few steps, lay down, take a few steps, lay down. And if that sounds like your kind of dog, well, she's right here. Come
there
get
you
her.
go. Right up your alley right there. Exactly. And you guys do have some really cool things going on. You have your Clear the Shelters kind of deal happening right now, right? With some different adoption specials, situated right now. Obviously, with dogs, you have that $75 adoption special, right?
Yes. So dogs are $75. Dogs 6 months and older are $75 to adopt. And all the cats and the dogs come spayed or neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped. So you're getting a great deal. And we have, if you get one kitten, it's still $75. But because kittens do best in pairs, and we have so many kittens, you can get two for $100. And again, they come spayed, neutered, vaccinated, microchipped, and can't get that with your free Facebook kittens.
There you go. Exactly. 100%. Yeah. And then obviously, too, we've got the adoption fees sponsored for some select dogs there right now, which, we've got them up on the screen right now that are absolute sweethearts that are there in the shelter, which they're, fantastic. You got Lily and Blythe and Athena and Edward and Dozer and Chance and Clover. So many great ones there that are, available. And I assume most of them are kind of ready to take home, that kind of situation.
Yep, everyone except Lily and Dozer. They're still waiting on.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I have that noted there. But also, Blythe was on Pawcast before,
Mm-hmm.
but that is Kaida's mortal enemy in the shelter. They do not like each other.
And
There's some beef there.
and it is wonderful. It's kind of like Netflix. You can kind of pull up the podcast pretty much within the adoption
Yeah.
gallery there. So as you're looking at some of these dogs there on their website, you can watch back and see some of the coolness of some of these dogs too. So if they are up there, and we talk about the adoption fee sponsor for the dogs. Now we get into our fantastic cats as well.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of them here.
A lot. And there's Angus. Angus was on Pawcast.
I was
He's
gonna
there on
say
the
I
web.
see some familiar faces here.
Yes. And they're still waiting, and unless otherwise noted, they're all ready to go home. Okay, look at that. Wow.
I was gonna say. Meanwhile,
Look at the
Kaida
upper body of this dog.
is showing off the upper body strength right there. Look at that like muscle mass right there.
Yeah.
Holy cow!
She skips leg
Incredible.
day. Who
Yeah.
needs leg day? But she's got that upper body. Yeah.
Amazing. I love it. And then finally, too, we've got some awesome clinics coming up here over these next couple of weeks, starting with this upcoming Saturday.
Yeah. So we have a rabies clinic, offsite rabies clinics in Clear Spring on Saturday and in October out in Sharpsburg. And those, we offer the same services. We have a whole listing of what is offered: microchips, dog licenses, DAPP vaccine, rabies, of course, all kinds of things. And that's open. All of these are open to anyone, regardless of residency. And then on Thursday, October 22nd at Sheehy Subaru Hagerstown, we'll have our free microchip clinic. It's always been popular. Get your pets microchipped and registered for a lifetime free registration. And we can also take dogs that are a little reactive or not, as social. We have a special area there that we can do that. So bring them out and we will get them chipped.
I love it. Amazing. And then, of course, finally, how can people stop by to visit Kaida and see if Kaida is a perfect match for them, their family, their household, their whole situation?
Yeah, well, so Kaida actually is one of the dogs that hardly anyone ever asks to meet. And that's pretty sad because you're missing out on a great dog, but we do understand. Because, like I said, she doesn't do herself any favors in the kennel. But this is the real Kaida. So give her a chance. Stop in, ask to meet her. She will be back here in our office for a while because she's been here since March 1st. So she's, had it with the kennel. So we're giving her a break. We're getting to know her a little better. Ask to meet her, and maybe she's the one for you. As long as you have no other pets, she'll be good.
There you go. Exactly. And Kaida, I hope you get snatched up super soon because you're the sweetest. And boy, you've got some awesome, just you're jacked. Like that is the only thing I can say. Like that is fantastic. When you're propped up there on that chair, I was like, not skipping leg day, not skipping chest day, not skipping back day. That's for sure. So,
but she thinks she's a lap dog, so be prepared.
Yeah. Make sure you are also not skipping either of those things.
That's correct.
If you are planning on having some snuggle time with Kaida right there. Amazing. Well, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Kaida.
Thank you.
Get snatched up super soon. Oh my goodness. If you want to adopt Kaida or any of the other amazing adoptable pets from the Humane Society of Washington County, head on over to hswcmd.org to check out their full adoption gallery or all of their great upcoming events like their clinics and, of course, all of their Clear the Shelters things going on, all of their great adoption specials, and so much more. Thank you for dropping by for another episode of the podcast. We'll catch you again next week.